Hey y'all, hey everybody, welcome back to DDTS episode 398. I'm back with another video. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. Good evening. Back with another video. If you haven't, I did a video earlier this morning talking about the remains of Jimmy J. Lee. I did a video on that. Be sure to check that out. And I really enjoyed doing that video, and I really wanted to spread awareness about this situation, that it can happen to anybody, and that we should always be careful and watch our surroundings and everything. And we as a community, the Black community and the LGBTQ community, we all just need to watch ourselves, watch over each other, and make sure that we all good. So if you haven't checked that video out yet, be sure to check that video out. But first, if you like this type of content, hit that like button, subscribe button, and that notification bell. So when I have new content, you should just start watching. You get notified. Just click on it, start watching, and enjoy yourself. I will say this, I'm behind on some videos of other content creators, and I promise y'all I will get to y'all in just a nick of time. I will. It's just that I got a lot going on and everything, but I really, really, really wanted to cover this video because I said I was going to do it earlier, but earlier got in the way, but now I'm here. And another thing, God is good all the time. All the time, God is good, and we are too blessed to be stressed. And we're going to go ahead and get started on this topic. And this episode of DDTS, episode 398, we're going to be talking about the passing of an actor, a music producer, a legend. In my opinion, I don't know much about this person, but I've heard so much about him, and I've heard so much great things about him. I heard so many inspirational things about him that other peoples have said that he has helped a bunch of peoples in the Hollywood world, in the music Hollywood world, however you want to put it. His name is um Irv Gotti, Ivan Gotti. I'm gonna call him Mr. Gotti. I'm gonna call him Gotti because I don't want to get the first name wrong. Gotti. Um who was an actor slash music producer slash music executor, in my opinion. Like I said, I don't know much about him. I didn't know much about him, but I did hear the name, and I kept seeing that his pictures and everything on social media was being showed a lot. His name was trending. Peoples was making posts about him, and how I came upon this guy, and how I came upon Gotti. Um I was on Instagram, and I follow a lot of stuff on Instagram. I follow a lot of pages on Instagram. And when I was scrolling last night, I saw that this page that I follow said that Gotti had a stroke and that he was allegedly put on life support after he had his stroke. So after I saw that and heard that, I kept scrolling because I didn't see no confirmation that he had passed or anything. I didn't see no uh confirmation that he had passed anything. Because far as I know, when you on life support, it's a done deal unless a miracle comes through. I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it to be honest because you got to have a miracle. And then it was said that he was brain dead, like his brain was gone. So pretty much when you have that type of situation as well, that's pretty much a done deal as well. And then it was said that he was brain dead. And so when it was said that he had a stroke and when he was placed on life support, allegedly, when I saw it yesterday, you got 50 cents. You got 50 Cent making jokes about Gotti being having a stroke and passing away. Now I'm not gonna go after 50 because I know what he is capable of doing. I speaks my facts and my truth, but I'm not on that level with 50. So I'm not gonna discuss him. I'm not even gonna bring him up. But I will say this. It is said that I will say this, he did make a couple of posts regarding that. I don't know, was it for jokes? I don't know, was it for jokes? I don't know, was it for um likes, comments? I don't know. But to me, it was very uncalled for because that is something that you do not play about. You do not play about stuff like that. You do not play about people's in that type of predicament being sick. You do not do that. So once I saw that, I was like, "Wow, what in the world is going on? Like, is he gone? Did he pass away? Is he still on life support? What gives? What it is? Is he okay?" Like that's the thing that came to my mind. So time and time and time passed. About an hour or two later, I get back on Instagram. I seen celebrities um posting tributes and posting posts on Instagram expressing that they are saddened for the passing of Gotti. And that's when I finally saw that Gotti had passed away. Jamie Foxx paid tribute. You got Lance Gross, he paid tribute. You got so many peoples that paid tribute. You got um a lot of actors and actresses and music producers, executors, and artists that played tribute. And for the things that I've heard, I actually got some of the stuff from the Breakfast Club 105.1. Shout out to the Breakfast Club. I got some of the information from that video and clip that I saw this morning from the Breakfast Club. And it was said allegedly, and you can actually go on the Breakfast Club where they talk about Gotti, and it said that Gotti, um, he had he helped a bunch of peoples, and he put a bunch of people's on in the music world, the Hollywood world, and he basically gave people's opportunities that was not given many opportunities. Um, Russell Simmons also paid tribute to him. Basically, it was saying that Gotti, he gave actors and actresses and music producers and artists, upcoming artists from back in the day that's still singing, that's upcoming now, that's still big now. He helped them a lot. He helped, from what I've heard, he helped Cardi B. He helped Ja Rule. He helped DMX. He helped Ashanti. He helped J Lo. He helped so many peoples. And all I can say is that he was a great, extraordinary person. Although I don't know much about him, all I know is his name, and all I can say is that I heard wonderful things about him. And it's so sad that, you see a person 1 minute talking to them, and then the next minute you get a phone call, you get news on the TV, you get a news bulletin on social media, and it's like boom, that person is gone that you just talked to. And that's why I say life is too short for so much ignorant stuff that's going on in the world. Life is too short. And what is said that Gotti he passed away from having a stroke. And he was on life support. He passed away from having a stroke. And it is said allegedly that he also was a diabetic. He also was battling diabetes. And it is says that, allegedly, I'm not trying to make it sound bad, but this is what I've heard and what I've read and that other people's told me. I'm not going to make it sound bad. I'm not going to do no disrespecting. But it is said that Gotti also, he didn't take care of himself. Like he was a diabetic and he basically was just, he would eat what he saw fit, like he wasn't taking care of himself. I don't know what led to the stroke. Could it have been that he was diabetic that led to the stroke? I really don't know. But it's a sad situation. And the thing is that in the black community, in the black community, that's where the most problems come in when going to the doctors, when having a lot of health issues with high blood pressure, high cholesterol, type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. And as a person that has high blood pressure, and as a person that has high cholesterol, and as a person that has to take medicine for it, it's not a game to play around with. It is not a game. It is not a game. It's like really real, you know. And I think this happened more in the black community because one thing about us in the black community is more likely to catch high blood pressure, cholesterol, diabetes, and it's because of the food that we eat. It is because of the food that we eat, and it is because of the fact that some of us, you know, we don't want to change our eating diet. We don't want to change our eating buds. We want to keep eating that same stuff that gave us the problem in the first place, that gave us the health problem. And I'm going to take accountability and say this. Yes, it runs in my family, but at the same time, I can stop eating it if I want to. But the thing is, I'm not ready to stop it. I can stop when I want to. I'm just going to be very lenient with it. I'm going to be very lenient with it. I'm going to be very partial with it. I'm just going to put it like that. And that's what was said that had happened to Gotti. He had a stroke. He was on life support. And it is said that he had diabetes. And that possibly could have led to the stroke. Like I said, I really don't know. So I'm going to say allegedly, once again, allegedly. And the thing is, being in the black community means that we as black men and women, we must go to the doctor more. We have to go to the doctor more. We must go to the doctor, get ourselves checked out, get ourselves, in order, because we never know when we might leave this earth. We never know what we might have going on with our bodies, because number one, you might not know what's going on in your body if you don't go to the doctor. Number two, it's best that we go to the doctors to get checkups. But the thing is, these days, I know if there are any doctors or any nurses that's watching this video, I am basically gonna just be honest and quite frank. These doctors these days, they don't really care about us. All these doctors gonna do, if you have a doctor's appointment, if you go to the emergency room, all they gonna do is get you back there in their room, check your weight, check your height, check your temperature, and they're gonna ask you what seems to be the problem. You tell them your problem. All they're gonna do is get their little phone, get their little tablet, look up what symptoms that you told them, look up what information that you told them. They're gonna leave out the room. Then when they come back, they're gonna say, "Hey, this what you got right here. This what you got right here." They're gonna tell you what you got. Then they're gonna tell you and they're gonna prescribe you with some medicine. They're going to prescribe you with some medicine that some people may take and may not take. And then they get paid for that. What people don't know, the doctors get paid for each and every medicine and pills that they prescribe to us. Yes, you can have Medicaid all you want to. You can have Medicare all you want to. You can have all the insurance all you want to. You think them doctors ain't getting paid? Yes, they are. They getting paid by us. They getting paid from us. They making money off of us by prescribing us with medicine that they know that we're not gonna always need. They do that to make a penny, a dime, a nickel, a quarter off of us. And then they keep prescribing you with more and more medicine than you already have. See, the thing is, these doctors, they are trying to get rid of us. They're not going to get rid of me because I have my right sense and I have my right mind. And that's what us as Black Americans, Black African Americans, Black peoples in the Black community, that's what we need to do. We need to go to, we need to get a checkup. But watch what I tell you, these doctors, they be making money off of us, prescribing us this medicine. Keep prescribing us medicine, keep giving us these refills, and that's just the honest truth. And God is passing, even though I did not know much about him. All I can say is that it is said that he helped a bunch of peoples. I looked pictures up about him. I read about him. He was a very inspirational person and most a legendary person. And I really want to say rest in peace in that he lived an extraordinary life. And he was 54 years old. He was born in 1970 and he died in 2025. He was 54 years old. All I can say is that he lived an extraordinary life. He helped so many peoples and he will forever be missed. But I just wanted to come on here and do this little video, do the short video, this episode of DDTS, episode 398 for y'all. So that'll be my episode for tonight, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all think of this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure I put that down and pin that comment. Another thing, 2 more episodes, and we'll be out of season 3 on to season 4 of DDTS. And I'm thinking about doing a live to celebrate my 400th episode of DDTS. And another thing, I'm not going to be doing all the way to 100. I'm not going to be doing all the way to the 100 starting on the 4th season. I think I'm going to do 10 episodes per season and then go to another season. So after this season 3 of DDTS, I'm going to start doing 10 episodes per season of DDTS. And each episode and each season that gets wrapped up, I'm going to start doing a live. So what do y'all think about that? Each episode of season that I wrap up, last episode I wrap up with the season, I'm going to do a live. So what do y'all think about that? Do y'all think it'll be a good idea if I start doing lives after the episode of DDTS at the end of the season? Let me know what you guys think. So that's going to be my episode, y'all. Thank y'all for watching. I really want to say I love y'all. And I see y'all on the next episode of DDTS. Love y'all. Thank you. And happy Black History Month. I love y'all. Bye-bye.